Now there should be volume and sound. Now there should be. Okay, good morning to everyone. Tuesday morning, as usual. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing. So on the daily we have a trigger wave to the upside. To be honest, it looks choppy to me, and it is possible to get rejected at some point and we start falling down even more. There is like some kind of resistance. If you see, if we break this resistance we are going to dump, but so far looks bullish. On the weekly we are almost about to print a green weekly candle, which is bullish. And yeah, let's see what where we go from here. However, I don't like the money flow on the daily. I think there is a huge chance that we go up a little bit more, maybe to 20.5 or 21k, and get rejected again. It will print something like that, like we go there and we fall down again. This is like it looks to me right now. On the 4 hour, yeah, we had a slight increase of the money fall, but it's not strong. On the 3 hour we already have a red momentum dot, and we might be starting to go down. On the 1 hour we still have money fall, green money fall. Right now it's quite choppy. I would not recommend any trades right now based on what I see. It's up and down, very choppy on this range. Let's see if we have some opportunity. 15 minutes we can have a short, but let's see the other. Yes, I'm more inclined to short this than to long right now, based on how it looks. The 21 minute we're above the Ichimoku cloud, which is bullish, but you know, we never know. I think the price action is too choppy right now to take into account any position. A short would be definitely better than long right now, I think. And I want to see also the liquidation map. So on the 12 hour, yeah, as I said yesterday, it's very probable that we test this, we go to the upside. We didn't even reach this 20.4k. We stopped at the Bollinger Band, and right now it's very possible that we get a rejection. But it would be choppy overall, because we have also this support, resistance, and right here we will be going in the cloud in a few days, the Ichimoku cloud. So it really depends. I think 60% probability to go down, to get rejected from here, and 40% to chop. Maybe I would even give more to the chop sideways. Yes, for now I think I'm going to wait. There is no trade. I have to check also the stock market, because the stock market is in limbo also, and we don't know. I think it will go down, but when? Yeah, right now it's hovering near the levels that it fell down, and it's doing nothing. It's consolidating. Okay, let me take this. let's have a pivot, MACD and RSI to see if we have some divergences. Yes, there is some slight bearish divergence, but we are right in the middle of the RSI, so not really very good for taking a position. Yes, there is some bearish divergence, but overall it looks choppy and undecided. Okay, let's see what we have here. It's not loading. So we're still chopping in this range, 20.5, 18.5. And it's getting interesting so many time. So this is well, nearly more than a month in this range. This is unusual. I think there is something coming either to the upside or to the downside with more volatility, but yeah, it's unusual to see more than a month sideways section. The volume delta is a little bit bearish. Let's see my Google Trends Indie. So this seems to be topping at bottoming at 21, and it's very interesting because we had this wall at 17.6 during this week, June 12, 18. It hit 100. From there it's bottoming, going sideways. There is no interest in the Bitcoin price, so I think interest will increase if the price starts falling down more and we break the 17.6k. I don't want to be a bear, but I am a realist of maybe how things will go. Right now I don't see much strength in the bulls to pull this out. I think we should go lower to take the liquidity lower and then go back up and break the 21k, because right now I just don't see the liquidity there. It's flat. Yeah, it's flat with no end in sight. Okay, let's see the liquidation map. I want to see not FTX but Binance latest. Let's see. Okay, this is interesting. We have a huge liquidation cluster at 20k, 20.1 approximately, and I think someone is shorting again with huge leverage. And also we have a smaller liquidation cluster at 19.2. Probably we'll take both of them. Probably we go up, or first we go down and then we go up. But I think this liquidation is yeah. We can clearly see the range of how things work. Now there is a range, and I think there is more probability that we go up and wreck some shorts at 20k, and it's very close. 20.1 is very close. I'm going to play crypto on-chain data analysis.
Hello, folks. Welcome to another Bitcoin market analysis by Inspo Crypto. Today it's a better day than last Friday, to be honest. Yeah, thank you very much for all your praise, for all your messages. Really, I didn't reply to every message, but I noticed every single one, and that's well, it's the best case when I have started to share my analysis. That's now almost a little bit more than 1 year. My goal was to create a crypto community where we can share values together, informations, and that allow us just to make good trade decisions. That was mainly my main goal when I have started, my main motivation, just to help others. And you guys showed me that every single minute I have spent since a year and more, every single minute was an investment. And I just want to thanks just to say thank you to all of you. Thank you for being part of this community, and thank you for yeah for everything, for every single word you sent and placed just since last Friday. And just to tell you, my father was almost dead. He was really almost dead, and well, today it's Monday, and he's recovering. He's recovering very well. So I think that God just listened to your praise, and I just want to thank you for that. Thank you very much for that. Big love from my side, and I just can promise you I will spend more time to provide all these informations and analysis also in the future. For me, that's really a big family. That's a big crypto family, and yeah, it feels great. Thank you very much for being part of it. Well, the market. I mean, DXY is dumping at the moment. It didn't hold the support area at 112, so potentially even we can go down more to 109, and that should push SPY, SPX, and also BTC. Um, the day started very weak, very static, and now some moves and activity are coming back. We will have a relatively chilled week, so no big economical events are on the table. So we need to see what's going. I mean, that would be a great opportunity for also for equities, just to lift up a little bit, because I think start of November is going to be maybe to be a big pain, because interest rate decisions after all the data we have seen could be very bearish. At the same time, we know that midterm elections will be also in the beginning of November, and we are noticing that the dams and the US are very, how can I say that in a very diplomatic way, desperate. So we will see if the Fed is going to make them a favor and make, I mean, 75 pps looks like it's priced in already. So if they want to make them a big favor, 75 bps will be the max, and maybe even go a little bit more to 50 bps. Something it would make sense, but only if they want to make them a favor. Well, we'll see. It's at the moment, you know, it's not really clear to me what the interest decision in 2 weeks will be. A little bit more, 2.5 weeks. And of course, we have still some other decisions. We have ECB interest rate decisions next week, so that could be also bearish for DXY and bullish for SPY, for equities in general, and even for Bitcoin. But next week we also have the GDP for Q3 in the US, so also here we need to be a little bit. I mean, we are not done. We have consumer confidence index. We have different other events, core PCE price index, for example, also next week. So we have a whole week where related to the events we will have this week, equities and the markets in general can take a breath. And so it would be extremely cool if they can go up. I still think we are not done. I still think that's not over yet. And let us check if we can find anything that allows us to confirm what I think. I'm not teasing nothing. I really don't know. I just checked once all the charts today, and it was, well, I didn't see anything really bearish. Just one thing, and that's the weights ratio 30 days moving average. We'll take a look right now, but that's it. I mean, really, that's it. However, let us go forward and check what's happening here. The weights ratio 30 days moving average. As just mentioned last week, it's looking like they are preparing the next big step. At least the weights ratio 30 days moving average, as you know, it's not automatically indicating a nuke or a dump, but a rising sell pressure. So they are accumulating. Even if they would, for example, expect to go up to 22K, it would make sense to start to send their bitcoins to the centralized exchanges just to distribute their way up. So, but the trend here is clear. The trend is up, and we know what that means. Usually when we are up, it means also down once again. So at least a rising volume, that would be my expectations for the next weeks. It could be even the preparation for November. So we need to be extremely careful once again and see what's going to happen next. It dumped the weights ratio, but just to 51. So it's still above of 50, and that's really bearish. Also indicating if bulls doesn't start to be extremely brave and to buy big, in my opinion, we'll see another leg to the downside. The question is, if we go to 22K, if we are going down, for example, to 18 or whatever, it's something I don't know yet, and we need to check. So let us go forward. So the weights ratio 30 hours moving average, also here we can see, and I adapted my trade strategy, my futures. I'm still hedging. So I reduced here my short and placed more funds to my long. That was the right decision, because afterwards we started to lift up in price, and also the weights ratio 30 hours moving average, because they started after we dumped, not big, but as you can see, we dumped. So it was sending me the signals, hey, we will go up, but that's not, at the moment, doesn't look like the initiation of a rally. So it looks like more we push up a little bit, maybe to go to 20K or something, and then to go down once again. So they started once again to send more bitcoins to centralized exchanges, also indicating, and that's what we see at the moment, 19.5 once again. I mean, we did today 19,700, and at that moment we had a gamma wall, a big one. We still have, I mean, even the gamma wall is nothing static, because if more puts or more calls are coming in, it changed and it shift. But it was at 19,750, and I think, yeah, it is at 19,750, a huge resistance where bulls need to be extremely tough just to break this one. And in my opinion, it's not going to happen, only with a short squeeze on SPY, something that didn't happen yet. And in my opinion, we need an event that would allow to have a disruption. So something like something bullish that let liquidate all the puts and all the shorts related to SPY to initiate this short squeeze. At the moment, not happening. So in my opinion, we will maintain a trade range. At the moment, don't think we will go up to 20,000, 22,000. We will maintain below of 19,750 and even go down back to 19K. So that's why I just, I'm still maintaining my long, because it's not green yet, but very close to the price. It's 19,600 or something. So I'm waiting here, but I just added more money to my short, because I know even we will go down again, I guess we will go up once again. At the moment, that's a sideways run with a tiny trade range what we have. That's the fact at the moment. So in my opinion, obviously the best way is to trade the swings without to have a huge risk, hedging with futures, in my opinion. So use please BitGet. Um, well,
I want to see the entities, how the entities are doing, and other than that, we're bound in the range. And okay, let me see this blockchain whispers.
let us refresh the site and see what's happening. Yeah, okay. So longs are declining at the moment, while shorts are coming in big. Today in the morning we still had almost 900 millions. Now we have 1.2 billions, but still too much longs. I mean 60 to 40 in favor of longs. Taking into account what the market is doing at the moment, I don't know. I would be careful. So let us check what Binance is doing here. Can I spin at the same time? And maybe that's someone playing this card that's saying they are not going to break 19,750. So to adjust my leverage ratio so that I have a liquidation level above of 19,750 can be a very smart move, only if this actor can drive the market. So if we check now what the structure is looking like and if that looks similar to FTX, and let us check, because on FTX 19,160 would be the next level. In my opinion, we need to have a rising liquidation cluster here to have a confirmation we will go down, and that's something it would be possible if we maintain 19,750. We maintain there, because if you check the chart, what Bitcoin did is let me show you. Oh, yeah. I mean, usually I would expect go up, down, and that would be a perfect cup and handle formation, and then go up like crazy. We need to see. I mean, I have my doubts. I really have my doubts. But it would be possible. If they want to push up very hard to break the 1970-50, it would make sense to create a formation that's very well known so that the remaining retailers will also push up. But, that's what I would do, at least, if I would be whale and someone that drives the market and want to distribute the way up, is to make a formation that is very well known by retailers so that they push up the price with me, and yeah, we will see. So oh yeah, of course. And back here now we check FTX, and let us see. Yeah, I would almost say it's perfect. It's really almost identical to what we have seen related to Binance, and that's FTX, with even less liquidation volume here, 1,400. Last week we had 1,800, but that matches also very well to my charts related to the exchange activity. It's declining even more and more and more. I'm wondering how much more exchanges can do, because I mean, if we keep doing that, I really don't know how much liquidity they have as a reserve, but they need to have a lot. You have to pay all your fixed costs and so on and so forth, while the market, at least your activity is shrinking, and you need the activity to pay. That's your cash code. So it's only, and that would be another scenario, is these guys are trading actively and driving the markets as well, also possible. So however, what we see once again also here on FTX, extremely the same. Between 19,900 and 20,100 we have a liquidation cluster and should invite exchanges to push up only. So if I check here, for example, since midnight, yeah, absolutely 800 Bitcoin CBD related to Binance. That's peanuts. That's absolutely peanuts. Let us check here, for example, also since midnight, nothing on Bitfinex, really absolutely nothing. Wow. Oh, Coinbase? 70, so from here, no, almost, only, yeah, neutral. since midnight. They went down a little bit, then they went up, and now they are once again absolutely neutral since midnight. So from here, the only thing is, here we were at 19,280 and now we are in 19,600. So if they continue, and that's what they did, they distributed here, and that's why it seems Coinbase was mainly here the driver. Wow, that's crazy, because that would explain why all others had almost a neutral CBD at the same time. So they distributed, and they are not buying at the moment, they are maintaining. So nothing big here, absolutely not. So let us check what entities are doing. Retailers buying, great stuff, let's go. Also these guys are maintaining, they are not doing anything. These guys maintaining, they are not doing anything. That's strange, because these guys were relatively bullish all the time. These guys here buying the dip, that would be very interesting if they still see that as a dip. And the market maker declining more its balances. They raised their balances by 60,000, so they reached a level of 4,920,000 in balances, and now it's indicating 4,890,000. Let me check if I can see the exact number. It's 4,890,223 bitcoins at the moment. So they reduced its balances by 30,000 bitcoins, and it looks like I was unfortunately once again absolutely right, and they are preparing the next big step, so indicating at a certain moment they will dump the rest of their 60,000 bitcoins, so they still have 30k. And yeah, when that happens, it's absolutely clear we will go down. The question is when. That's always the question. So it's also possible that we go up a little bit more, and then they start to decline and to reduce their balances. You can see, let us refresh the site just to
Okay. Yeah, that would be it from me. I think I'm not going to trade until I see some direction, some action. Right now it looks too choppy to go in. If we we might start breaking this support, I'll watch for it. If we start breaking it, we might go to 20k to liquidate those shorts, but I think it's unlikely. I think we'll just go sideways. Yeah. Have a good day going forward.